out on the river. I've been sitting in the house. And you know what? I done came outside, y'all. Look at that. Look at this river. We used to walk down there. That's where we used to walk. See where them trees at? It was dry down there. And we used to walk. But now it's flooded out. Look at that. Nothing but water. My daughter on her hoverboard, she ride. I ain't going down there though. I ain't going no farther than right here. Look at that. All that water. That little puppy. Walk down there, get out of our car, go down there and walk. Can't do that now. It feel good out here, y'all. The wind blowing. It feel good out here. Man, I thank God he just lift me up. He said he got something greater for me. I gotta get up. He said if I take one step, he'll take the next. I decided to take these steps. I'm gonna walk on down, get my walk on. Ty, you wanna walk? Walk on down. Feel good to be out here. I used to walk this trail. You know, I used to walk. Get up early in the morning and come on the river and just walk. I used to do this. I'm talking about on a daily basis, consistent. I did. I decided to just get on out today. I love the Lord. He moved me. Told me, get up. Time you get up and get out that house. Say you ready to get out. Y'all see this shirt I got on? This piece of her shirt. It was my son, my oldest son that passed away. It was his shirt. So, I decided to put this on today. He got a hat too, but I really don't wear hats. I used to wear hats when I was younger. You know. So, I'm out here, you know, thanking the Lord. I got something to thank him for. I'm blessed, highly favored. Yes, Lord, yes. I'm out here. People riding their bikes. They got on their little skirts. They out here. It's a beautiful day. People having picnics. It's beautiful out here. My daughter, she way down there. Good exercise for my legs. Cause y'all, I tell you, my legs sure been hurting me. I promise you. I need to go to the doctor. I need to go to the doctor, y'all. But they cut my insurance off. And I've been trying to get it back. I've been trying, but, you know, I can get me some insurance through Navy Federal. So, I need to do that because I need to go to the doctor. People picnicking, flying kites. I remember when I used to bring my kids down here when they were little, they used to fly kites. Yeah, a good day to fly a kite. Look at that. Walking the dog. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a blessed day. Every day a blessed day though. Even though if it's sunny, windy, raining, storming, snow, sleet, hail, it don't matter. It's a blessed day if you wake up to see it. Yeah, y'all. I'm down on the river. Look at this water again. I'm gonna step back down here. I ain't going too far, y'all. I done throw dirt up in my shoe. She gonna thirsty. Yeah. Don't go down there too far. You stay your tail up here. Don't go down there. The wind throw it. Come on. I ain't going down there, y'all. I got on this right here. I'm gonna get off of this. Y'all call me scared if you want to. Guess what? I want to live. I ain't going down there. That stick right there seems like it's a little bit more heavier.
It's water.
Yeah. It's easy to make a mistake. You gotta know how to throw it. Yeah. She trying to throw it like a spear.
It's nice.
Look at her, she can't do it. Let me see, can I do one, y'all? This the stick I get. See, y'all mind me now. I ain't going too far, y'all. Look at me. Look at me. Okay? This far as I'm going, I ain't going no farther. And I can throw it to hold up the wind blowing. I'm finna get ready, y'all. And I'm finna throw it. I'm finna see what I'm finna do. Hold up. I don't know. No, it almost went down there, but you know, I got arthritis in my arms and everything, so I ain't finna hurt myself. I felt that pressure when I threw that stick. So did. Oh, yes, Lord. God is good all the time. I know y'all might hear me talking about the Lord all the time. Y'all got some pretty puppies. Yeah, I know y'all might hear me talking about the Lord all the time, but you know, I can't make it without him, so that's what I do. Talk about him all the time. He is the subject all the time. They picnicking. I mean, when I used to do that. I used to do it too. Come and enjoy myself. Yeah. They flying kites down here. My daughter, she way down there. Let me get my walk on, y'all. It's a nice day to get your walk on. Going. Look at that. It's so nasty. Yeah. You see where they got them yellow things out there? That was the end of the river right there, them yellow things right there. But the water, yeah, the water came up there. So, yeah. See, that was the ground part right there, the grass. And that's where the water came up. We got them yellow things right there. Yeah, that water got high. Y'all, man, now it was in the parking lot too. It done went down some. They got the parking lot closed off. You know, it's still up there though. You know. I don't want to get out there close to none of that. The ground, you get soft. Next thing you know, you done gone on out there. Baby. I do know how to swim, y'all, but I be panicking and I don't want to get out there in it. Cause that current gonna take you home somewhere. You don't know where you're going. gonna take you somewhere. And where that might be, I don't know. I ain't trying to find out. See them yellow birds right there? See them yellow things sitting out there on the river?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. That was the end of the bank.
You used to park down there.
Yeah, I used to be down there, baby. That was the end of the bank right there. And you can go stand. But baby, that water right there, Let me go over here a little bit. Thank God that it didn't come way up. See, all that down there was grass. Right there. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Because I ain't going to get on that part where it's wet at all. I ain't going to get on that part at all, baby. I ain't going down there. They ain't playing no music. How come they ain't playing no music on that thing? They ain't playing no music on the thing?
You stood on here my phone for the bed.
Baby, I would have been playing some music on it. That's nice. Why don't you? They're just crazy. They play music. You got a nice hoverboard, y'all. I got that. How old you were when I got you that hoverboard? 16. She got anything she wants. Everything. She got everything. Oh.
I know he's not going to.
Huh? She got to know how to ride that thing.
Yep.
You got to keep an eye on my granddaughter now. Huh? I don't mean,
Like you
baby, let me tell you something. I'm in a whole nother world. And I'm still here with you, though. Now, they probably stopped on them. They both had put it back down and they left it. Somebody probably just got off with it. They didn't put it back. They supposed to have put it back. I wish I knew how to ride the hoverboard, y'all. I'm gonna go all the way down and turn around. I already feel the walk in my back. He almost ran over my dog. Look at him. There was good water down there. Some of them went away. My back hurt that time. You know, I used to do this, baby. And it didn't bother me at all, but I ain't did it in some years now. So, yes, it's bothering me. All in my lower back. It's hurting. It's in my lower back, y'all. I'll tell you now. I know I gotta go to work in the morning. Gotta get up. But I did it anyway.
You think you can go down there? It was already steep down there. It was on this hard.
I don't think you're supposed to be down there though. They probably just went down and just violating. There's any way they get it blocked out. I don't want to violate nothing. But I'm finna turn around. Y'all, this is the finish line. Right here. I'm finna turn around and go back. Y'all ready? Well, baby, if I can grab me a seat down there somewhere, guess what? I will be grabbing it. They ain't got no names on it. So guess what? Y'all, I forgot how to ride a bike. I forgot. I probably still do know how to ride a bike. I just ain't got on there. I can't remember the last time I got on the bike. I ain't skated in about 5 or 6 years. But I know how to skate too. And I knew how to ride. I still probably know how to ride a bike. All you got to do is hold it down a paddle. You know. Down on the river, y'all. Down here on the river. Memphis River. That's where I'm at. Enjoying this windy Sunday. And it feels good out here. I see a seat right here. I'm finna go sit down. I'm finna relax and rest. I bet when it's storming and raining them days, I bet people be so scared down here. We go to houses and apartments, townhouses and stuff. Yeah. You know, I had looked at some houses too. You know, they got some nice apartments down here. I don't want to be on the river though. It's nice down here. But baby, that's too scary when it rains like this. That's too scary to me. I don't want to be down here. Some people, they come and they walking, riding bikes. Some people that went down there. I ain't going down there. They finna come up now. I ain't going down there. We're going to sit over here, Ty, for a minute, relax. Over here. We're going to let them ride on through Memphis River line. Some nuns, they riding their bikes. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Just relax myself. It feels good out here. It feels good, Ty? Feels good to me. This is what we used to do, me and my granddaughter and stuff. We used to come down here, we go get us some lunch and stuff. We used to come down here.
Feel weird.
Feel weird?
Yeah, this.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know if I'm on it the wrong way.
Are you gonna ride with the shoes off? What What you think something wrong? Ain't nothing wrong with your tires can't get on flat. Go around in circle and see. Play some music on it.
My phone full of dead, mama.
She got a nice hoverboard, y'all. I spent a lot of money on that thing. A lot of money. I did. That's when they first came out. I spent a lot of money on it. She just wanted me to hold her shoes up here while she go down there. She real slick. That's what she did. Talking about it feel weird. It don't feel weird. She just wanted to take them shoes off and get on it like that. That's what she wanted to do. There's a lot of people down here, y'all. They coming and going. Sun in my face. Mississippi, we down here on the river. I mean, it's beautiful out here. I'm enjoying this. I ain't did this in a long time, and I'm very surprised. You know, even I spoke of doing it. Like, y'all want to go on the river? Let's go on the river, y'all. Let's go somewhere today. Even though we didn't go, no, it's not far, but we did go. And, you know, I made a step. I made a step today by getting up at the house and stopped sitting in there, you know, once I fed the homeless. Then, this young lady named Sharon that I had, well, you know, we stayed in the same apartments. I stayed in the apartment that she stayed in. She staying in now. And, you know, her kids used to play with my kids. And she's a sweet person. And I see her husband from time to time. And she came and I said, "Hey, Sharon," I stopped. Y'all, I stopped so I can speak to her because I hadn't seen her in a while. And I asked, I said, "How you been doing?" She said, "I've been doing all right." She said, "Pumpkin, I need a favor from you." I said, "What kind of favor you need?" She said, "I need to borrow $10. I said, I don't know if I got $10. But, you know, I've been in the spirit of giving today. You know, I'm telling you, I've been in the spirit of giving. I didn't even have $10. I think I had about 3 or 4 ones. I gave her a $20 bill. She was like, "You can come over my house." I said, "No, just take it. The day is a blessed day for you. Just get it, baby." You know, and then her husband came, "Hey, Pumpkin, I need." I said, "No, go get it from your wife." She ain't gonna give me nothing. I said, "Yes, she will. If you give her, she should be able to give you." But I gave her, that's her blessing. So she do what she want to do with it, you know. Yeah. So he was asking me, you know, am I still out there in the world? I told him, no, I ain't still out there. And he was asking me, you know, certain little stuff. And I told him, I said, "No, I'm with the Lord." I said, "I'm strictly with the Lord." He started smiling. He said, "Okay then." You know, but I always have praised the Lord, you know. And people always have respected me. I don't do the things I used to do. I'm a changed person, you know. I've been working on myself for years. And, you know, God just really delivered me from everything. I don't do nothing but praise the Lord. Pray. Stay clean. Don't do nothing. You know, I don't do nothing. You know, back in my days, I wasn't never a drinker. I never did drink. You know, every time I did try to fit in and drink something, it used to always turn the fluid in my eye. Y'all, I don't remember why I keep messing with my eye. It used to always make me sick and stuff. I always felt sick. And, you know, and say, "Lord, I promise I ain't gonna do it no more." And then I probably did it once or twice again. But no, I stopped doing it. I don't drink. I was never a drinker, you know, but You know, they say weed is a herb, you know, all this and that, you know. Yeah, that's the only thing that I did back in my days. But you know what, God, he took all that away from me. I don't even not think about it. It don't bother me if I smell it. I can be around it. All that, you know, even though I don't, place myself. Ooh, my daughter, look at her. Her hoverboard almost went down that hill. Lord have mercy. Do you see that, y'all? I was talking to y'all and I just seen my baby running. Oh, baby, sit down now.
Oh, this thing would have been gone.
Yeah, sit down. Sit down. Get off of it, please. Please, get that. Come on now.
Oh.
God trying to tell you something. You said it's feeling weird.
My hoverboard was almost gone.
Yeah, it was almost gone. And it would have broke my heart, too, because it would have rolled on down in that water. And it would have been gone. So, look at God. She said.
The show started having fun up on it, too.
Yeah, she said, it feel weird. Huh. Then she took her shoes off, and I said something about that. You know, yeah. But like I say, y'all, you know, a person, anything that you want to do, if you want to change something in your life, you can change it. You just got to be, something in my eye, y'all. I can't wait to get back to the car so I can get this out with them. But you can change, you know, everybody ain't for change, though. Everybody ain't for change, but if, you know, you for change and you really mean what you say, that you want to stop doing something, because, y'all, when I used to smoke weed back in the days, I used to cry all the time. Like, I used to smoke and I used to cry, Lord, please help me. I don't want to do this. Please, Jesus. I don't want to do this. And I'll be praying and talking to the Lord and speaking in tongue and all type of stuff, you know. So, yeah, you need to ride it when we get ready to go back up there.
Well, I don't need to come over here.
You know, so... I mean, then God, one day, you know, I just went through a lot of things in my life. You know, I was married. I committed a lot of adultery. You know, and one married. I had kids, and, you know, me and my husband, we just had one child. That's my oldest daughter. Then I just started committing adultery, doing things, but God was still blessing me at the same time. You know, he never took his hands off me. I'd have been through some things in my life. I had cancer. He brought me out of it. You know, been in car wrecks. God is good. I'm trying to tell y'all now, this is my testimony. He's a good God. He's a mighty good God. And I be trying to tell people what he did for me, he'll do the same for you. He'll do the same for you too. You know, you just got to be consistent and you got to want it. You got to want change. You know, because a lot of people say, I'm tired of doing it, I'm tired of doing it. Then next thing you know, they doing it again and they doing it again and again and again. And then they just set up and got old, 60 years old, 59, 58, 45 years old, still doing the same thing. Because, you know what? They ain't ready to change. They say they is. But if you ready to change, you'll stop. You'll stop. Some people be sick. No, they don't supposed to be drinking. And the doctor tell them, stop drinking. You stutter drink. And then you get sicker. And you still don't want to drink. Now, I don't understand that. You know, they just let the devil steal their joy and steal their life. And, you know, I thank God for change. So, yeah.
Did you tell them it was flooded?
Yeah, I showed them. It flooded.
Because it did flood.
Yeah, it
we used
flooded.
to walk down there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All that flooded.
Mm-hmm. And it was higher than that at first. Yeah, it was higher than
That's
that.
how you know that's a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that water deep?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's deep down there too because that water connects to that water now.
Yeah, and if you get in that water, it'll take you away. Because it'll be a current, or drag you on down. You can start off over here. Yeah, you can start, because you know that grass real soft.
Yeah, but then look how the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So y'all, that's the way y'all always hear me talking about the Lord. I stay praying. Y'all, I stay praying. Like, I get arthritis so bad, y'all. It's really bad. But you know what? I tell God, Lord Jesus, with your strength, you know, and I just keep my head up. I'm hurting now, y'all. But I still get up and I go. You know, I still get up and go. I still move around. If I sit down, y'all, too long, I be so stiff I can't hardly get up. I be so stiff, my bones, it feel like my bones locking up. So I can imagine the person that has strokes and, you know, and stuff like that, and they bones lock up and they can't move, you know, just laying one way and never move. Oh my God. Jesus, no. I don't want to feel no pain like that. I don't want to be in that situation at all. This ring where I gets up and I move around. I moves around. I really do. I move around. I can't just, like now, I'm finna get ready and get up and start back walking, you know, because I know my body. I look well, but my body hurt. Yeah. And I've been here arthritis for some years. You know, I done used cream, I done took the medicine, I done did everything, but, you know, that stuff be inside your bones and it will move around to the other parts of your body. And that's what it did to me, because it runs to my family. You know, it's all in your hands. My aunties, my cousins, they got it too in their hands and stuff like that. They be complaining, but you know what? I'm going to keep pushing. Get out the way, damn. I was telling you to move. Yeah, I'm going to keep on moving. I ain't going to stop. I'm just going to keep going. Doing what I got to do. As long as God still blessing me to get around, y'all, I'm going to keep working. I ain't going to stop working.
You know what?
I'm going to keep working.
I don't mean to cut you off or anything, but that means that all this sand and stuff they had down there, that's gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
They had a little volleyball thing down there.
Yeah. Well, you know, when God get ready to do what he got to do, you can't stop that.
I know. Then down there, they used to have a little, like sometimes used to have a little movie thing down there. I can't even do that no more.
No, they got to wait till it dry out. Once, you know, the water and stuff, you know, the river go down some, then it'll come back to normal. You know, long as we don't get no more rain like we had.
They got a pool up there. They got two.
It's nice over there.
Yeah, they got two.
They be having houses and stuff, and I won't move on the river though. I don't want to move nowhere, but I'm not too far from the river.
Water.
Yeah, but we not too far. Once that we go around it, you know, we not too far from it.
No,
But
that's too much water. You see all that water?
yeah.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah.
You know how many days that'll take you to get across there? Not even days.
No, this just too much. I don't even think you can swim across. Well,
Nah, you can't, because soon as you try to swim, you go straight down.
yeah, it's
current at the bottom.
yeah, it's currents. You know, yeah, they got currents out there. It's sinkholes out there too. You know, like a whirlpool. You can get, it's be whirlpools out there too, you know, so nah, this too deep. I don't want to get in nothing like that. I ain't number 5 feet. They say I'm 5'1". I'm 5 feet. They got on my, you 5'1". No, I'm 5 feet, and guess what? Everything on my head. When I get into 3 feet, I feel like that's just too much. I sure do. When I get in 3 feet, I feel like that's too deep for me. Yeah. I used to fear the water, y'all. I had to
But I'll take that back.
learn how to swim.
That water probably don't be that deep.
Man, that water is deep. It's deep.
So how that log right there sitting up like this?
Okay, because it floats.
That log ain't floating, mama.
What log?
That log right there.
Let me tell you something. You see that grass out there? Don't you know that grass is, that water is deep. You go out there, I bet it'll get over you.
I'm talking about the concrete, the water that's on the concrete. That's what I'm talking about. You saw that log just sitting right there?
What log?
That tree, that piece of the tree right there.
Okay, yeah, I see that right there by the tree.
No. Oh my God. What's about right there by the garbage can?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like that water that deep like that.
Yeah, probably right there. You come on down this way, it's deep.
Yeah, it's a little deep.
I ain't gonna try to find out none of that.
Me either. Me either. That's a little deep.
Okay.
You can tell, look at that pole right
Yeah.
there. You can tell that it's deep.
Yeah, it's deep. It probably was up over that yellow sign.
And then it came over the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's deep down.
Well, YouTube family, I love you all. You know, I'm going to sit out here for a little bit more while and enjoy this little breeze out here. You know, look like the sun trying to go down on me now. I don't know exactly what time it is, but you know, I get in the bed early and I got to go to work tomorrow. So, I'm going to get ready and walk on back up the way. Go home, get in the shower, get my work clothes together for tomorrow. My daughter got to work all this week. Yep, she gonna get her money. Run that check. Be independent, get your money, baby. That's what it's about. Yeah, because guess what? I tell her, she be like, I want this, I want that. If you don't work, you don't eat. So I know you want to work. So you can go get what you want, you know what I'm saying? She said, I want this. Well, where your money? She picked the highest thing on the menu too. Yeah, I'm glad she doing right to get her money. Because she looking at me, y'all. she was looking at me real crazy a few minutes ago. Like, you telling them folks that? Don't do that. Yeah. Y'all like and subscribe to my channel. Share this video. Y'all, I'm enjoying myself. God is good. It's a blessing. I came out today. I'm very happy. Yeah. Finna get ready and go on in there. Like I say, like, subscribe, and comment. And I enjoy talking to y'all. I got some more videos. I got part 1 of me feeding the homeless. Man, they should be uploading. And I got part 2. Because, you know, they kept calling me on my phone, messing up a video. But I got part 1 and part 2. So, I'm going to put part 1 on the first one. And I'm going to put part 2 on the second one. But I enjoyed myself out there. I fed the homeless. I did what God wanted me to do. He moved me. And I'm so glad that he really moved me the way I supposed to been moved, you know. And like I said, I got up this morning. I praised the Lord. I had a good, conversation with the Lord. And we enjoyed ourselves this morning. Yeah, I had church at my house. I had church in there, baby. And when I tell you the Spirit of the Lord was in there, he was in there. My son said, Mama, he came in there, you gonna wake up everybody? I was like, baby, don't never interrupt me when I'm praising the Lord. Because you know me by now. You know, I can wake the whole house up. Y'all need to get up and start praising the Lord with me. That's what you need to do. But then I love you all, YouTube. Y'all be safe. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel, new people. The video is worth looking at. Leave the comments. I love you all. Y'all be safe on this beautiful Sunday. Peace and blessings.